Right now, if you're managing marketing campaigns in HubSpot, your actual campaign doesn't live in HubSpot. Your assets are split between the shared drive, the Notion board, and maybe even in someone's desktop. The feedback is in Slack thread from 3 weeks ago that nobody knows where to find anymore. And you might have like a mirror or something to try to organize a visualization of everything to put it all together. And the thing is, every time you want to see the full picture of your marketing campaigns, you open 4 different tabs and you still really don't have it. It's nobody's fault, it just happened that way. And the problem comes from that HubSpot was really great to get data from your marketing assets and to analyze campaign results, but it was not really good for everything that was related to the campaign planification. But that's from the past because now HubSpot released something called Marketing Studio. It comes from the new pack of features they released this year about AI, and they actually position it as an AI campaign generator. And everyone I found covering this feature actually talk about the AI part, but I'm not going to do that because honestly the AI is not ready yet. I will show you exactly what I mean by that at the end. According to me, what actually matters here is what HubSpot built around this AI generator. And nobody seems to see how game-changing it is for marketing teams. So in today's video, let's see this Marketing Studio, how it can decuplate the productivity of your marketing teams. And of course, we will finish this video by trying this AI generator content to see if we can create from scratch a successful marketing campaign. So as you might know, HubSpot really put the stress at the beginning on the marketing part. And after that, they release the sales workspace, the service help desk, the customer success workspace. But it seems that they left a bit behind all the marketing teams, and those marketing teams needed to play with a lot of different tools to make the job done. And that's why now Marketing Studio is kind of saying, okay, marketers, that's your turn. So let me show you exactly what it is and how to find it, and why I think it totally changed the way marketing teams will collaborate within HubSpot. So to find it, you just need to go to your marketing tab and find Marketing Studio. As you can see, it's a beta. It was an open beta, but now it's a closed beta, but I guess it will be really soon if it's not the case when you're watching this video. To access to the beta, you just need to click on your company name, go to product update, typing Marketing Studio and find it here. I really advise you to sign up for the waitlist here so you are sure that you will have access as soon as they open the beta again. Please note that this Marketing Studio only applies for the subscription Marketing Pro or Marketing Enterprise. And once you have access to this Marketing Studio, when you go to the Marketing tab, you can see that the campaigns option has disappeared because Marketing Studio is a new way to represent the campaigns in HubSpot, and it do a pretty good job about it. So once you click here, you can arrive to this page, which is a home page of Marketing Studio that presents themselves as a way to plan, visualize, and collaborate on AI-powered campaign. You can see all your already created campaigns here. You will still be able to see the performance of the campaign with all the different assets linked to this campaign, which was the case in the previous campaign feature. So nothing disappeared, they just add something new, which is the Marketing Studio, and is what we are going to see in this video. So when you click on Edit Studio, you arrive in a brand new way to see information on HubSpot, which is the canvas. You can think of it as a shared whiteboard, but all your marketing assets are directly connected to this view. So for instance, in this workflow box campaign, I have a landing page that I can find here. I can go there and edit it in the landing page features of HubSpot. I have my form here. I have all the different blog posts that promote this lead magnet. I have the pop-up here. I have newsletter that redirect to this lead magnet. I have a LinkedIn post. I have like the link sending email and all my nurturing campaign after people download this lead magnet. Everything is in one place, is very visual, and you can basically drag and drop them to make the connection you want. If you want to show a clear view on how those assets would work together, you can, for instance, link assets together. So this blog post redirect to this pop-up, and this pop-up will redirect to this landing page that's showcasing this form, and this form will trigger this automated email, and a few days after, the lead will receive this email that is linked to this form, and you get it. You can really like put everything together to make it really visual for anyone that discover this campaign to see how the assets would interact together. So that's the first good news, is now you have all your assets together in a really visual way. But if it was only that, it would not be a game changer feature. What makes it really amazing for marketing teams is that you can directly collaborate collaborate and exchange information about those assets in this canvas. For instance, this is my landing page, so you can add a note that will be stick to this asset. You can have a conversation directly about this asset here. So for instance, hey Grégoire, when do you think you can finish it? I will be notified about someone commented on this asset, and you can even directly create tasks to your marketing teams. So finalizing the landing page, it's high priority and is assigned to myself for 3 days. I created. You can also give a honor to this asset, which will be me for this case because I'm alone. So you have a lot of different ways to share information about this campaign, assets per assets, that everyone can access to in the most convenient way. That's the canvas view, but one other new view that is really amazing about this feature is a calendar view, because for every unpublished asset you can put some due dates, and the due dates will be represented in this calendar. That will help you have a good understanding about the timing of when those different assets need to be ready and published. It only works with the published assets, so I can't show you because I don't have unpublished assets, but it's a classic calendar way to organize your workload. And you also have a board view, which is really useful because you will have a clear understanding about all your assets. Are they draft, are they scheduled, are they published, sent, or are they archived? So you know in a blink everything that still need to be done and everything that is already done. And the table view is a bit more anecdotic. It's just another way to represent all your different assets in the format of a list. The last thing I want to show you is that you can easily add new assets and every kind of asset actually to this campaign. I want to add another blog post that redirects to this pop-up that will redirect to this landing page. I just need to right click and click on add assets. I will choose here a blog post. It will automatically create a card and I can just add content, either generate content that we will see later, or create a new content from scratch, or select a content. It will open all my blog posts, and for instance, how to automate your lead qualification in HubSpot is workflow related. It belongs to this campaign. I can add it and it will be saved automatically. This blog post will be added to the campaign and all the different features and metrics we saw before. We can link it to our pop-up and we're done. Everything that we just saw now, this is the point of Marketing Studio. If you used to work as a marketer on HubSpot before that, you might see in this feature a way to better your life quality as a HubSpot user. And now that we saw the most important thing, let's finally try the AI generator feature. And to illustrate this thing, I propose you to start with a brand new campaign that HubSpot will generate entirely for us. So if you want to generate a campaign from scratch using AI, you have two options. Either you go down and you choose a recommended template, such as generate new lead, product or service launch, or in-person event promotion, or you can also create a campaign from scratch, and is what we are going to see now. You just click on create a campaign and they will ask you to turn an ID into a campaign. You don't need to do that directly, but even that, the AI will help you to know what you want. So let's say we want to generate leads. They will generate a prompt for you that is based on what HubSpot understands about your business, but you can directly start from scratch and it doesn't change anything, because the big thing we didn't mention when I was showing you my already existing campaign is this form. So basically you can give HubSpot a campaign brief. So you need to choose a goal, an audience, and campaign details. You can also add images and documents to give more context of things you want HubSpot to use to create the content. And it will also use what you set up on your brand kit to make sure it's using your tone of voice. So if you haven't done it yet, you can click on brand kit and you will be able to basically modify everything that the AI can use to create relevant content. So you have your basically your designs, you have your personality, your default tone, your mission, your terms to avoid if you have any. You can give additional context about your industry, sub-industry, industry group, business sector, industry related topic, and basically you can have a lot of different personalization to make sure AI will understand what you want to communicate the most. By default, HubSpot will automatically fill those different categories, but I really recommend you, if you want to use this AI generation, to make it as precise as you can. But let's go back to our little form and we will try to fill those three different boxes. So let's say our goal is to increase demo requests by 30% among mid-market B2B companies in Q2. Let's say that our audience is marketing managers and CMO at B2B SaaS companies with 50 to 200 employees using HubSpot Marketing Hub Pro. And our campaign detail could be, we are launching a spring campaign to drive demo signs up for our revenue intelligence platform. The campaign will run across email, LinkedIn ads, and organic content. The core message should be most sales teams are flying blind on pipeline. We fix that. The budget is 15,000 euros, targets 80 qualified demo requests by the end of June to feed Q3 pipeline. And once that's done, we simply need to click on generate assets. We can generate new assets and HubSpot will start to do his magic, and let's analyze the results we will have in a minute. So after a bit less than 2 minutes, HubSpot automatically generates some assets. So what do we have here? We have a landing page, link to a form to book a demo, because it's exactly what we asked them in the goal part. He also created 2 blog posts that will redirect to this landing page, and he also created 2 emails that will redirect to this landing page. In terms of content by itself, as we can see, it might not be the most relevant result as we can see. For the design, is my fault, it's the term I'm using and it's really bad, but you will see what we will see in the demo. It will automatically do this kind of things. So it's not usable as it is, but at least they created a landing page. The form though, I like it because they put the good practices by putting like a nice design with explanation text and with like a multi-step form, which is good. For the blog post, I'm not a SEO expert, but I'm not sure that it will do the job to have SEO organic traffic based on that. It lack of images, of structure, is a bit painful to read, so I'm not sure it will give amazing results. And emails, they have like a bit of an issue. I guess it's because the demo to generate emails. So as we see, this one like completely bugged, and this one is like, sounds like you will download an ebook, but is to schedule a demo. So I'm not sure it's really relevant as well. So as I said, we will create like a lot of different assets, and for sure it's not really usable as it is. But even though HubSpot generate 2 blog posts, 2 emails, 1 landing page, 1 form, it doesn't mean you need to stop here. You can manually automatically generate one with AI by simply right click and click on add assets. And here you will be able to see what you want. So you can add social post, you can add like documents, meeting, one-to-one email, website page, landing page, blog post, case study, knowledge base, etc, etc. Let's say we want to generate another blog post. Here we can generate content. We put context like, let's say, the importance of booking a demo with me. It will be terrible blog, of course. I want it to be a short one to don't like pollute the web with my bad content, and click on generate. We just need to wait few seconds, and after we will have another asset that is automatically linked to our campaign. And we are back. Book a demo, the fastest way to prove HubSpot ROI. And when we click on it, it's kind of a long text to explain why it's important to book a demo with me. But basically that's it. That's how you generate a lot of different assets for your marketing campaign. One use case I could find about this AI generation stuff would be like when you don't know where to start a campaign. It should not be the case, but if it's the case, you can just like generate everything. You will have like some foundation to work on final assets. And so to give you my final verdict about this feature, it seems that AI is not ready, as you can see. The outputs are a starting point, but it's definitely not a finish line. But according to me, once again, that was never the point. We should not see Marketing Studio as an AI campaign generator. What they did is they built the perfect environment for marketing teams to create campaigns and to work on them. The point is you will have everything in one place. You will have the brief of your campaign, the assets, the feedback, the tasks, the calendars, and even the results once the campaign is launched. And if your marketing teams lives in HubSpot, for me, it's a significant simplification that will change your life. You will have less tool to use, you will have way more context, and only one source of truth. So as I mentioned before, Marketing Studio is still in beta, closed beta. But when it lands in your portal, you want to be ready, you want to know how it works, because I really think that as soon as you can create and manage assets within HubSpot directly and have a clear view about your campaigns, you don't want to continue doing all those going back to different tools and losing information in the process. If it was useful, don't forget to like this video. It really helps this small channel grow. If you're a member of a marketing team using HubSpot, you can find in the description below a free resources I created for you, which is HubSpot for marketers, and it will gather all the information that a marketer should know by using HubSpot to optimize his work. So it was Greg. I wish you a great day and see you next week.